Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. I'm an intuitive tarot card reader. Welcome to your Who's Coming Towards You December Oracle of Love reading. This is to have a look and see who's coming in for romance, love and relationships. It is a general reading. If you'd like a private reading, all the info that you require is listed below in the show more section. I will be doing an extended version to this reading where I will explore the kind of connection you'll share with this person, the strengths of your relationship, and also the areas where you may face challenges. Otherwise, thank you so much for being a part of this journey for all of this year. So let's jump into it. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Who's coming towards you? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, I feel like this card sort of did a bit of a jump here. And you have the Priestess of Ambition. This is the way this person is portraying themselves. Very, very strong person, very strong-minded person, someone who's going to be pursuing you. I feel like they're going to be quite forward. I feel like they've got their head screwed on well and they're very, very confident. She wears the purple robe. Now in the medieval age, the color purple was only worn by royalty and those of royal status. So I feel like this person is prominent. They could even have a bit of fame in them, fame within the community. They could be well known. They might even have some element of being famous, okay, or have a large social media following. They're destined to be quite successful in their life, or they've acquired a lot of good things in their life because of their ambitious and resilient nature. Now, the dates that rule the Priestess of Ambition is December 24th to January 20th. So you're really looking at that period of Aquarius, could even be a bit of Capricorn here. So you might be meeting around these dates, in these dates, or this person's birthday might be around these dates as well. So, which is coming up, which is quite auspicious. I feel like this person is deeply opinionated and holds true to their values and their core beliefs and very much stands by them. They might have an argumentative or even an intimidating side to them here, Taurus, which you'll come to know. Let's have a look and see what else we can learn about this person. Okay, the Temperance card. So a bit of Sagittarius energy around them as well. I feel like that's the directness that they might have, the straightforward energy. So far, it's a mix of fire and water with this deck here. So there could be a mix of fire and water. The Temperance card does show someone who's quite a skilled mediator or is quite good at problem solving or balancing themselves out. So it's either you balance each other out personality-wise, or this person is able to find balance and harmony as well as equilibrium in their life. They're all about delegating time for family, friends, work, creative pursuits, love, mind, body, spirit, etc. So I like that. I feel like they've mastered some sort of balance in their life. They might have had one very significant relationship in their life where they were very much in love, but I feel like there's been patience. They've been waiting a long time for someone like you here, Taurus. So you're going to come in and be that divine masculine or divine feminine for them, which is really, really beautiful to see. Temperance card is also virtuousness, honesty, reliability. So I feel like you do have someone that is a bit of a straight shooter here. Sagittarians tend to be this way inclined as well. So if they're coming up with that energy, it could certainly indicate that that person is quite open and honest and forward with what it is that they're wanting. The Knight of Cups does show someone who is very compassionate or is always there for other people. No matter how complicated the situation gets, they're still on their unicorn chasing the Holy Grail here. So I do feel like there's a bit of a cat and mouse or chasing game with this person somehow, Taurus. But I do feel like with the Knight of Cups, they are offering you something and they could get attached to you fairly quickly. I do feel like they have a compassionate or kind side to them, and it could be that they're quite charitable or that they're a bit of a philanthropist or a humanitarian. So I feel like they do believe in good causes and fighting for something that is a good cause, for example. So I feel like that's coming up around this person here. They could even be quite emotional. They could get swept up in things fairly often, and they could be fairly expressive with these emotions as well. I do feel like that's the case with them. Coming up with the Knight of Cups. They also have the Four of Cups as well. So I do feel like these two water cards and the sort of blues here could definitely indicate strong water placement in this person's chart. The Four of Cups can be a bit of retreating. And I say that because she's almost like in a bit of a dream world, in a bit of a fantasy land here. So it's either that this person has fantasized about someone like you, or you might be someone that you already know that is fantasizing about you. You know, it's almost like she's got her hand dipped in the water. She's sort of doing, do they love me? Do they love me not? So I feel like someone is reflecting on you. So for some of you Taurians watching, you already know this person and they're already fantasizing, thinking about you, maybe even missing you. What I want to mention here is the fact that she sees her reflection. So this could even speak of a twin flame connection that's coming forward here, or a twin flame, someone who's going to mirror you in a lot of ways, behaviors, wants, needs, even your ambitious nature, Taurus. You could come to find that a really attractive feature in this person, because a lot of Taurians can be very, very ambitious and very successful when it comes to their career and what they want out of life. So I feel like this is the case with this person here. There's a bit of fish, okay? It's almost like a fish-like, the fish-like tail here. It could be Piscean energy. But the Four of Cups is also illumination and learning things. So I feel like this person is either currently learning, self-transforming, some sort of self-development happening here around them currently, emotional development as well, security, etc. Or they like to learn. They could have quite an inquisitive nature. They like to be intellectually stimulated. And this is something, you know, they might like to immerse themselves in culture and literature and poetry or travel, something that expands them, makes them wiser, makes them more life learned, if that makes any sense at all. I feel like that's something they desire. But there's a lot of mirroring energy, or there's a mirroring pattern here between yourself and this person. Personality traits, goals, ambitions. It could be something like this here, Taurus. Now, the next card that they have is the Two of Wands. So this can be the fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy coming forward here. They might be a foreign person, well-traveled. They might travel frequently for work. They might have a bit of a nomadic lifestyle here, bilingual, multilingual energy, or there's some sort of journey that they'll be going on either with you or they are currently. But I feel like there's a lot of self-exploration they're currently doing in their lives, soul-searching, searching for hobbies, even new career paths. That might also be coming up around them with the Two of Wands. But they could have a dual or indecisive nature here, which would coincide with Piscean energy that I sort of mentioned very, very briefly there. But let's have a look and see how you'll be meeting potentially in the month of December, or around December here. Okay, Page of Cups, there is Piscean energy, which rules the dates February 19th, March 20th. That could be significant. You might in fact be meeting between those dates here, or you could be meeting on creative ventures. I say creative because the Page of Cups, the Pisces, is the most creative out of the zodiac. It's the dreamer of the zodiac. They're deeply imaginative. So you might be meeting through creative writing, learning a new skill, undertaking a new hobby, taking a masterclass, taking a class of some kind here. Exploring your creative and or artistic ability could definitely lead you to this person. It's a very dreamy first time connection here though, Taurus. They're either very dreamy, they're very suave, or the likelihood of you meeting them under a very auspicious circumstance is quite high. But for some of you, because the Page of Wands is seen as a traveler and as a journey person, some of you might be meeting on travels, road trips, whilst you're on a commute to work, maybe at the gym or being physically active, or this person might even be visiting your city, state, country, and the two of you do connect from there. But it could definitely be on travels, whether international, local, or a distant commute of some kind as well. But foreign environments, very strong infatuation with this person. You'll definitely be attracted. Conversation will be quite well, you'll quite successful here. You'll very much appreciate their conversation efforts. The Queen of Swords is all about learning, so some of you might be meeting through college, TAFE, university, learning a new skill, even at the library, online forums, online social media. Very strong communication from the Queen of Swords. Could even be through education that you might be meeting as well. but I feel like you'll connect very well mentally. You'll have a lot of common interests when you connect with this person here. Could even be an introduction, because the Queen of Swords is very well acquainted with a lot of people. So it could even be through an air sign, a water sign, fire sign person that introduces you during this time. But I will continue with your extended now, Taurus, the link to which will be available below in the Show More section. Thanks again for tuning in. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and take care.